So you did your weigh-in Wednesday yesterday, and I didn't hear what happened. So what's happening?
Said I lost 2.2 pounds, so it's a 304.4. Based on this last week, I fully anticipated to gain like 3 pounds. I wouldn't have been disappointed if I gained 3 pounds. I totally expected that.
Why?
Because my eating has increased, my appetite has increased. I still haven't eaten the bad food, just the amount of actual good food I've been eating a lot more of. I've noticed. I don't know if that's concerning, if this pill is working or wearing off, but I have been eating more. I have had more of an appetite. So the weight loss did slow down, obviously, from 14 pounds to 2, which is healthier.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you've also had the additional stressor of working all night shifts, which would, for anyone, increase the total amount of food intake from the disruption of sleeping with the sun, with a circadian rhythm that's normal. Yes,
my schedule is off. Yes, it's eating at 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it's a different ordeal. So.
And we'll see what happens if you start to work days again.
True.
You said that your appetite is up. What does it feel like when you're feeling hungry? Is it mostly in your head, like food noise, or is it mostly an urge to eat, like tummy grumbling, like feeling vacant in the middle of your torso?
I still don't have the food noise, so that's a good thing. It's just more of the I feel hungry. I need to eat something. Like yesterday I had sushi. No sugar stuff, nothing like special sauces or nothing on it, just the regular salmon avocado.
So you described to me what it's like when you look at the milk now, which I've had to throw out a couple of half gallons of milk because they went past their expiration date, which almost never happens to us.
It never happens. Yeah, the milk ordeal, I guess I'll call it. So I can have milk in my tea, that's like fine. But as far as having a glass of milk, for some reason, when I look at a glass of milk, it turns, for me inside, it turns like green, like a gross color looking green and like bubbly, like just ew. I don't know why. I've never had that feeling before or thought before, but just the thought of milk by itself kind of turns my stomach a little bit, and it's not a terrible thing because I drink a lot of it and it has calories, has a lot of calories to it. So.
But that's a big change.
That's a huge change.
That's different than I feel neutral about a thing. You feel repulsed by it.
Yes, I don't know if I feel repulsed by anything else, but so far it's just the milk. And I guess you could also say maybe the sugar to an extent, because I haven't desired sugar like candy bars or anything of that nature. Like it doesn't sway me in any way. Like I don't think about it. So, I mean, I think about it because I'm like, why don't I want it? Why don't I want gummy bears or gummy worms? And I have no desire for it. So maybe that's the pill itself, and because it's meant for diabetics.
How has this changed where you've noticed the total amount of food going back up, saying still good quality food, still healthy food, but you're eating more? You were expecting that you would gain back some of the weight that you lost the first week. How did that change your motivation?
Seeing the initial results was really good, and then after that, this week of just losing 2 pounds, not just losing 2 pounds, still losing 2 pounds while I was eating, did kind of encourage me, like, okay, it's working, and I'm happy to have the forethought of what I'm eating and kind of making that part of my life, like including it into my life. Okay, this is actually what I'm eating, not just I just eat whatever the hell is there. So I'm thinking about it, which is a start.
I noticed this week that you're having a tremendous amount of smoothies. Like 2 a day, like one prepared, like bought in a bottle, and one that you make yourself, at least one. Are you craving them? What's that about?
That has just been like, okay, that's what I want for breakfast. Because I want something smooth and easy for breakfast. And I want my protein powder. I know I have to take protein. I need a lot of protein, they say on this. So that's an easy way for me to get my protein. And it kind of tastes good, and it does actually fill me up. So when I have that combined with my tea, I'm kind of actually full.
So are you thinking I should have a smoothie, or are you craving the smoothie like, the only thing I want right now is a smoothie. I don't want eggs.
I'm thinking that this is craving, maybe, but I'm just trying to think, this is my routine type of deal. Like, this is what I'm going to do, and don't deviate from that. Like, I'm not trying to make anything else for breakfast except that. I have made eggs because I felt like I wanted some extra protein. I craved eggs. So I did make some eggs, not today, but in the past week, I've made some eggs and just had eggs with it, salt and pepper. But I'm trying to make it part of my morning routine because I found that it does fill me up and it gives me all the nutrients that I need. That's what I'm trying to do, something consistent.
And what about the smaller, the store-bought smoothies, the ones that come pre-prepared?
So I have probably 2 to 3 of those a day. 1 to 3 a day. Because I found one I really like. The Oinkies, I don't know, Okies. I call them Oinkies. That's what they look like to me. And they're hella good, smooth. So, and they have 30 grams of protein. So I'm trying to substitute that instead of crap. So I feel like if I don't have that, I'm gonna eat crap. It's a little sweet, which is a good, it's a good thing for me. It's not overpowering at all. So I guess I'm trying to have that in place of, apple fritters and that type of stuff. Because I don't desire the apple fritters, but maybe just in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm going to pig out one day. I'm trying to postpone that as long as possible.
So it's still like part of your diet thinking.
Yes.
Where you're like, if I let myself choose intuitively or just go with the flow, then I'm definitely going to choose wrong. So I'm going to have this to head it off at the pass.
Yes.
It's like these are conscious decisions. It's not like, this is what I'm craving right now.
Yes, it's a conscious decision.
What was the most surprising part of this past week?
I guess just my hunger started coming back. I just thought it was not going to happen based on what I've been told. So I guess that's what's surprising. And I'm also surprised I lost weight this week because I do worry about myself going back to my old ways. And when I start eating more, I start thinking that, and I start like, damn, it's like not so much as a shame spiral, but like, okay, let's try to make an effort to not do that again.
Has your working out gotten more or less fluctuated? I mean, you're working nights, so that's already changing how much energy you're going to have during the day.
Yeah, my workout schedule is crap right now. I can't even really go to the gym. Try to get a walk in. These nights are really not helping right now for me. I got to get adjusted better. I'm not saying that's an excuse. I'm just saying I need to.
Well, that's the reason.
It's the reason.
That's the reason it's happening, because it's really hard to work against what the sun does.
Yes, I mean, I did go for that 2-hour walk a couple days ago, and that felt great. Going into work. I'd like to do some more of that. But this particular job has been pretty tough. A lot of heavy lifting, a lot of bending and climbing, and it's one of the harder jobs I've ever been on, physical wise. It's not so much lifting every day, it's just the amount of, you got to climb out of the lift, climb on top of pipe, probably doing all the OSHA violations possible. I am tied off, but sometimes it's what you have to do. And how has it been socially? Do you notice that
you eating something different than before, is anybody giving you a hard time or an easy time about it? Has it changed how you're relating to other people?
No, not really, because usually I'm the one that'll eat my food and go get something. Like, hey, you guys want anything? Want anything? You know, give me a reason. Give me a reason to go. You know. But now, I guess one of the good things is working nights at the airport. By the time we do take lunch, all the stores are closed.
Are you happy? Are you excited for week 3? What's your prediction?
My prediction is this week's gonna be a struggle. Because I feel like the dosage is wearing off, and I might be fighting every day or every meal, so that might be an issue.
What do you think about the idea of self-compassion, that this is the process? That's why the first month is a low dose, and then it steps up the next month. That's like kind of what's supposed to happen.
Yeah, I know. I understand. I just wanted to.
You want to not be that.
Well, yeah, I want it to be smooth. Yeah. I know it's not going to be. There's going to be struggles, and this is going to be the struggle week, I guess.